I've said this a million.
There are many cases that have occurred from stress problems. As a result, most of the negative things that have happened, for example, such as suicide cases, depression, anxiety, digestive problem, mental and physical problems, sleeping problems, and finally, the problem of immune weakness.
In the fast-paced world we live in today, stress has become an almost ubiquitous part of our daily lives. From the pressures of work and family responsibilities to the unexpected challenges life throws our way, stress can creep in and take hold without us even realizing it. So, what is stress? Stress is the body's reaction to situations or demands that are considered stressful or threatening to a person's well-being. In general, stress can be interpreted as a physical, mental, and emotional response to pressure from the environment, which can come from various sources such as work, personal relationships, financial situations, or health problems. Some or poorly managed stress can have a variety of negative impacts on a person's physical, mental, and emotional health. Here are some effects of stress. First, physical effects. Cardiovascular problems, which is increased risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. Secondly, sleep disorder, which is difficulty sleeping, insomnia, or restless sleep. Thirdly, immune system, which is the weakening of the immune system, making the body more susceptible to infection and disease. Fourth, digestive disorders, which is digestive problems such as stomach ache, diarrhea, or irritable bowel syndrome. Finally, skin problems. Skin conditions such as acne or psoriasis can worsen. For mental and emotional effects, anxiety and depression, which is increased risk of experiencing anxiety disorders and depression. Mood changes, easily angry, frustrated, or feeling overwhelmed. Concentration disorder, difficulty focusing, forgetfulness, and decreased cognitive ability. Emotional fatigue, feeling emotionally tired, which can cause burnout.
According to the National Health and Morbidity Survey (NHMS) 2023, revealed that 1 million or equivalent to 4.6% of the Malaysian population. Finally, we can see the case of students hanging themselves. This because of a lot of homework. Students committing suicide due to stress from studying online. And finally, Form 1 students have dared to commit suicide because of a lot of homework.
Steps to deal with stress is maintain a healthy lifestyle. First one is diet. Eat a balanced diet to optimize health. Avoid excessive alcohol or overeating as they can add to stress. Next is exercise regularly. Aerobic exercise release endorphins, which improve mood and reduce stress. Next, sleep well. Aim for at least 7 hours of sleep per day. Avoid tobacco and nicotine. These substances increase physical arousal and worsen chronic pain. And the next one is mindfulness techniques such as meditation. Practice mindfulness meditation to reduce stress and promote relaxation. And the next one is deep breathing. Slow, deep breath can calm your nervous system. And then progressive muscle relaxation. tense and relax different muscle groups to relieve tension. Stay socially connected. Engage with friends, family, and support networks. Social connection help buffer against stress.
Before solving stress problem practically, we must understand that stress is normal in life. It's not unusual and it's not unsurmountable. Therefore, when we are stressed, we have to accept the fact that we are in state of stress, and we must first strengthen our way of thinking. That is, be satisfied with the provision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be kind to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then try to find the best way to solve the stress. How to strengthen the way of thinking? Here are the ways. The first is, stress usually occur because we are beset by problems or misfortunes. So our attitude when we are struck by misfortune is to believe that it is a qada from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We must believe that this has already been determined by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Lauh Mahfuz, long before we were created. Firman Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ma asabim musibatin fil ard wala fi anfusikum illa fi kitabim min qabli an nabraha inna dhalika 'ala Allah yasir. The meaning is, there is no calamity that has befallen the earth nor on yourself, but it was written in the book Lauh Mahfuz before we create it. Indeed, that is easy for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we observe the verse of the Quran and the hadith regarding calamity, God willing, our hearts will become calmer with His permission. How can our hearts not become when we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want good for us with every calamity that befalls us? How can our hearts not become when we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive our sins with every test He gives? No matter how small the test, how it is possible that our hearts are not calm when we know that the greater the test on us, the greater the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for us.